sometime.
You know, and that's the other thing I was thinking about last night is, you know, we should bring people on and just interview them. You know,
Yeah.
just talk to some, like we should ask Jace to do that sometime, and just talk to Jace, you know, and just about his life, where it's taken him. Like, you know, Humans of New York. Like, I almost feel like we could do something like that in this forum, like in this format.
What is that?
It's that Facebook. It started, I think, as a Facebook page where the guy just takes pictures of people in New York.
Right.
And he just interviews them and tells their story in like a Facebook post. You know, and it's like, my wife left me and she died of cancer, and my kids are, you know, they're really, really intriguing kind of human interest stories. But you know, like, to do something that was like, you know, if we could distill what we want to talk about into a couple of key things, you know, around how do you live courageously? How do you, you know, live in accord with, you know, your value set? How do you do that in a way that generates success for you and those around you? You know, what are those things that we want to help people do? And then just kind of get, like, crowdsource all of that content from people we know. Yeah. And then keep refining and distilling that into some body of knowledge that we can
that was kind of where I was thinking when I sent you those little questions this morning.
Yeah.
Just like, these are like simple, like 10-minute conversations, you know, what makes you happy? And then that's going to create its own, you know, conversation right there.
Exactly.
And getting into some of those things that, you know, that people are aware of, but never really think about, you know, like what's your biggest stress? Everybody knows that they're stressed, but to sit there and think, okay, what is the thing that stresses me out the most, you know, and then talk about that, and then talk about why that happened, you know. I mean, that seems to me like stuff that people can relate to, you know, much.
Right. And I think that's what, like, it's the relatability, you know. I think that's the hook, you know, and seeing other people, like, it's that shared struggle we all go through. Like what I was saying yesterday about, you know, it was Ashley and Devon, was that couple, you know, that I was talking about. And, you know, when you connect with somebody else that in a way that just shows you their humanity, you know, it's freeing, you know. And I think the more we can do that for people, and to do that around the things that people are working through, like stress and, you know, work and success, and those deep questions, the deep questions with the simple answers that are just hard to do, hard to live, hard to.
Right. Yeah, I like that.
Cool. So we should reach out to Jace. I'll send him a text and say,
we can reach out to Jace. He can phone in and use his phone.
And he'd be a good test. He offered the help. So I'll text him right now. Just say, dude, let's find a time.
And I think he can download the app and do a video through his phone.
Zoom?
Yeah, the Zoom app, I think.
I think we could try it a couple ways. You know, there might, like, if we can get somebody on video, or if we can just get somebody on audio, you know, we can do our video too.
Yeah, or an audio. I mean, we could just hold the phone right here to the microphone with a speakerphone. Whoa. Just got a notification. That was you. Yo.